Hi there, everyone. It's Brenda Morris with Brenda Morris Real Estate, and I am here again with Heather Jacobs from Network Funding. And today we are going to be talking about downsizing and how, particularly, people who own their homes can downsize in a way of using their equity that they have built in it. So, I did receive a question in from a client who has this to say or to ask. And Heather, if you could please answer that after you've introduced yourself. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi. Yep. Heather Jacobs with Network Funding in downtown Issaquah, celebrating 30 years on the east side.
Fantastic. Okay, so here is the question I received. They say, we want to downsize, maybe buy a condo here and a second home out of state. How do we accomplish that without spending all of our equity that we need to put into investments? So how would you answer that?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for retirees to be concerned about qualifying because they're often on fixed income and supplementing with investments and possibly just the equity that they are expecting to receive from the sale of their current home. Fortunately, there are several ways to qualify on retirement, counting investments as income. So there are four basic ways. One is to qualify on a historical average of what is taken out of investments every year. But for those who are newly retired or withdraw less than might be needed to qualify, there are several other ways to make it work. So the second way is to start a new withdrawal monthly, to set that up with your financial advisor and change the amount that you may be taking now to the amount you need to qualify. And you only need to withdraw that for 1, maybe 2 months of the loan process, and then you can change it back to whatever you like. The third way is to qualify on an average of your overall asset portfolio. It's simply divided over 30 years, the typical length of a loan. And it does require a sizable portfolio to do it that way, but it's purely a paper calculation and requires no withdrawals and no tax consequences. The fourth way is to do a reverse mortgage purchase, which most people don't realize exists, and so it's underutilized. And that way, while you do need a sizable down payment, which on a reverse mortgage depends on your age, you would be putting roughly 30 or 40% down on a home, but accomplishing no payments as you would if you had bought the home for cash. But that way, the other 60 or 70% is going into your investment portfolio. And so there are many ways to do this, and we have options that can be customized to every situation.
Fantastic. That's great information. So again, if somebody is looking to downsize and purchase another place, how do they get a hold of you?
You can reach me on my cell phone at 888-208-1605.
Great. Thank you, Heather, so much. Great information.
Thanks, Brenda.